Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Cancer weekly money and career reading from May 20th to the 26th, 2024. Cancers, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Cancers weekly money and career, May 20th to the 26th, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you are all well. Be on the lookout on the Hear Out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below and be subscribed. I will pull one name at the end of the month of May and announce it at the end of the month of May in a video. All right. Let's get started, Cancers. Let's see what messages, what energies we have for this upcoming week, May 20th to the 26th, money and career. Knight of Wands. If you're interested in joining the Card Minds energy base and you wish to support the channel or be an active member, you can join by clicking on the join button right next to the logo, the Card Minds logo. And by joining, it'll take you wherever you wish to go. I understand it's not for everyone, but for anyone that's interested, that'll give you access to our Sunday live tarot sessions where everyone can ask questions. So it's a lot of fun. Would love to have you on board, but perfectly understand if that's not for you. All right, here we go. Five of Pentacles. Excited, but not enough. And here's a new offer, completely different, and that is going to make you happy. Okay, so it feels like, I'm going to be honest, I already did one reading, and I almost finished it, and I was interrupted, and unfortunately I couldn't utilize the video. So here we are, and in that video, it was more or less the same thing, but more cards, so I like this. This is sort of condensed. You were working on something exciting. This is something you put a lot of energy in. You thought it was a lot of fun, or you thought it would be a lot of fun, but not enough money, right? Frustrated because maybe you thought it was going to grow. Maybe you thought it was going to lead you to something else, a promotion, or expand your business, or be able to work on other projects and connect, partner up, and develop your business or develop your career in whatever way you're trying to make things happen here. So it feels like there's a new offer here with the Ace of Wands that's taking you somewhere completely different. And this new offer or this new possibility, Ace of Wands, is putting you in a happier place, in a more stable place. But it's asking you, the offer, yes. And again, we had the Fool. So I love these cards because it's the exact same chronology, story, just more condensed. So thank you, Tarot. Thank you. So there is this offer here, this new beginning, building a business or a new business offer, or starting a new project, or the offer of a new job, or whatever it is, right? But that offer really is asking you to leave the disappointments behind, to leave the past job behind, or to leave the past situation behind, the dynamic where you were very excited, but it took you nowhere, or didn't take you to the place you wanted. Not enough money, frustration, not going where you wanted to go, not much evolution there, not many possibilities, with hence the frustration, right? And so here it's about letting go, finally letting go that perspective, that goal, that vision, that dream that you had, to move on to the next one. And the next one is really about believing in yourself and detaching yourself from that certain vision, goal, dream onto the next one, probably better, or at least more adapted to what it is you want to build. You want to start that job, you want that business, whatever. So this path here with the Fool is you reconnecting with a certain energy to dare, more spontaneous, dare something different, dare to be in a new type of career, dare to start a new career, dare to start a new path, right? That's what the Fool is all about. Free spirit, daring that new career, or daring to start your business. It's almost like I dare you, right? There you go. But it's also a liberation, freedom from something that didn't work out, or freedom to be yourself, finally, or freedom to be with the people you really connect with, probably not the situation here, and freedom to stand your ground and to be the person you want to be. In other words, not being bothered by anybody that is judging you or has opinions about what you're doing, why you're doing it, why you're now in this career, or why you're deciding this, right? And I think that that's something that you have been wanting to do. In other words, go off on your own journey, detaching yourself from those contracts, from those people, from those obligations, from those ways. Maybe this is a career you didn't even choose, or maybe this is something that you felt obligated to do, right? And it didn't work for you. Wasn't enough, or wasn't where you wanted to be, didn't like the team, didn't like the people, didn't like your coworkers, or not enough money. That's what I'm sensing. And the Death card is really the end of that, and believing yourself, but in a different way, and believing that you can go out and create and do something different. But it's really a sense of belief. And I feel like that's the difference here, where you're growing into a new energy of seeing your career in a different way, but also believing in your strengths, in your talent, in your capacity, in what you bring to the table. That's what the Fool is all about. So sometimes the Fool is about, well, I think a lot of times is about detaching ourselves from things, emotions, contracts, obligations, people, ways that we have to do, or ways that we feel we have to do, right? And now you're moving forward on a job, or a choice of career, or starting your business, maybe moving countries, moving cities, moving areas, because first of all, it's a new beginning, but it's much more spontaneous, right? This is, even if you're a bit scared because you're not quite sure what you're going to do, or you're not quite sure what it looks like yet, or it is a new beginning, but it's really a new opportunity with huge potential. And it feels like you're at the outset of your new journey, about to take the first steps into the unknown, right? But so even though you don't know exactly what it's going to be or what it looks like, you're committed, and you're staying open-minded, and you're staying curious, and you want to create, and you want to be with like-minded people. You want to be part of a community. You want to be part of a team. You want to be part of those people that you really wanted to be with to begin with. And it feels like you have been obligated to be on a certain path because that was the right thing to do, or because that's the education you got, or that's what people expected from you, or that's what you studied, but it feels like it was an obligation. Here, it's like you're ready to embrace the unknown, and it's all about your personal growth. It's all about you understanding your worth, understanding how you're important, you're creative, your talent. You worked really hard on this. And I think that you have worked really hard in your jobs, in your subjects, all your jobs, at school, everywhere. You're working really hard and you're getting better and better at what you do. You're getting really, really to be an expert at what you do with this Eight of Pentacles. But you feel like it's always disappointing financially, right? When am I going to get that promotion? Or why didn't I get the promotion? Or why didn't my idea get taken or get chosen? Or why didn't this project work out? Or why is it so slow? And why am I not growing more rapidly? Or I feel like I'm in the wrong space and I want another job and I blah, 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 right? That thing. And so here it's about being ready to embrace the unknown, being ready to dare. Again, ready to dare. So it's about a new experience, and it's about the time to do this. Time is now to be daring and to put yourself out there on a new journey, even if you're not quite ready. It's a great potential. It's a great opportunity. And you've worked hard for this. So even though you feel it's not growing at the pace you want, here you are, beautiful Empress. Yes, you're creating. It's time to grow. And it's time to grow on this new path. It's time to grow in this new idea, this new career, this new job. Here you are. There's the offer. There's the beginning. So whether it's you creating a business, you developing an idea, a product, writing a book, or writing songs, or whatever talent you have, Cancers, this is the moment to explore it. This is the moment to put it out there. This is the moment to go on that journey. If you have been hesitating, or even if you, because I feel like this past situation, whether it's a job or something you started, or, you know, something you worked on, whatever, that didn't work out, that was frustrating, no matter what, you're not in that anymore, right? So it doesn't cost you anything if you connect with these readings. Obviously, if you're in your job and everything's fine and, you know, you're paying the bills and all that, obviously you wouldn't be coming here to listen to these readings. Here, it's about being daring and being open-minded and being ready to go on and explore your next career step. The Empress, time to grow. Time to grow. And then you have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So you know what this goal is. I think that you're not quite sure how you're going to do it, or not quite sure when you're going to start this, or you're hesitating a little bit, right? Because you're standing your ground because, well, it's almost like, well, if you want to start your business, it's all about you. All responsibilities on you. No one else is going to come and do the job for you. No one else is going to come with a magic wand and do things for you. That doesn't work that way, right? So if you want to start your project, start your book, writing your songs, your talent, whatever it is, your product, your idea, creating whatever, creating your business, or even getting that job and getting those responsibilities in that job, or gaining more growth potential in your career, it's about believing in yourself and being ready to step out of that comfort zone and go discover and feel uncomfortable and feel being in an unfamiliar zone. That's fine, because we don't grow sticking around in the comfort zone. We don't grow. We might be comfortable. It's a nice cocoon. But when we don't have that cocoon, if we have that cocoon, that's cool. That's fine, right? We stay in the cocoon, and as long as we're cool with it, we're cool with it. But the minute it doesn't exist anymore, or we don't have a choice, or we have to move on to something else, we have to make a decision, or something else is popping up out of our comfort zone, then maybe it's worth exploring, especially if we don't have the finances, you know, or the preceding job isn't working. Here we have the Empress, all about growth, spiritual growth, creative growth, maturity, but also understanding. The Empress is about sharing our energies, sharing our emotions, but also the beginning, right? Right underneath the Death card, the beginning of a period of growth. which all you have planted is worth it. All you have worked on makes sense, right? Sometimes we think, why that was bad, or that didn't work out, or I didn't make any money on that, or that job was ridiculous and that served no purpose. A lot of times we're like, that served no purpose, and we move on and we go do something else. Everything has a purpose. Everything has a meaning. Every energy we put in, every idea we put in, every time, all the time we put into something, those are all energies that bring us at one point to that growth period, that potential, stepping up the game, stepping up the volume, right? To really bring our potential to something more interesting, something more important, something bigger, better, probably that demands more effort, probably that demands much more, but so much more important in our growth, in our career path. So here, take a moment to reflect on everything you've done up to now. Take a moment to reflect on everything that's surrounding you, and offer gratitude for everything that you've created so far, so you can continue to build on that. All that energy, so you can create even more in your life. So allow yourself that time and space to enter that different frame of mind. Ground yourself for your next step into this new growth period. I love it. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. It's coming in. This goal is coming in. This vision is coming in. You're going to start to build. You're starting. You're doing this. You're doing this. This is happening. Whatever it is, it's happening. I feel like at one point, you can't be just in the vision and the goal. Now it has to be in the 3D, and you have to start creating. You have to start building. You have to start that job, or start that business, or, begin. Step those boots on the ground and start building. It's happening. And then you have the 4 of Wands, which is successfully happening and being in the right place. So your daring energy, right? The moment where you step into that energy out of your comfort zone is really, really rewarding. And sometimes we have to do that. Sometimes we don't have a choice. And sometimes we're freaked out, right? It's okay. It's okay. It's normal to be freaked out when we go into something we've never done before. Obviously. But it's worth it. It's worth it because it's all about personal growth, emotional growth, career growth. And it's something you've worked really hard on. All right, let's see if there's a few more messages in the second deck. Yes, 3 of Pentacles, that came up as well. You're not alone, you're building. So this is a new project you're working on. This is a new team. Yes, and 2 times the Death card. So it's something completely different. And it's also the moment or the time to let go. To let go the past, and let go the past energies that were disappointing, and let go the past energies that didn't work out, right? And really to move it, and like I say, let it go, put it on the shelf, close the door, lock the door, let it be. It is there, it existed, it passed. Now it's time to leave it behind and move forward on something much more exciting and much more daring. I like this. Take your time, step by step, managing, figuring it out. Probably have a lot of discussions, a lot on your plate. You have to figure things out, right? But take your time with the Temperance. I like the Temperance because the Temperance is, yes, having to go step by step. Don't bulldoze your way through. Don't impose a rhythm. Allow it all to flow through, but it's good news. Good messages of a calmer energy with people with whom you have connections, with whom you have affinities. These are the right people. This is the right team. This is the right company. These are the right people to team up with or to be part of, a community, a business, a job, a team, whatever it is, right? These are the right people to be with to be able to grow. And it's really also giving you a sense of balance. So everything in moderation, putting yourself in resonance with the right people on the right subject is going to make sense to you. It's all going to make sense. So with patience and moderation, this evolution, it might be slow. It might not happen overnight, right? No frustration, because it is maybe a slow evolution, but it's a constant evolution. So don't let yourself be influenced by outside people, by opinions, by gossip, by brouhaha that people are going to say, oh, well, you started that and look, it's going nowhere and it's slow and why are you doing that and it's not the right moment and you shouldn't be doing that, blah, 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 right? All that. Don't listen to that, because you are the only one that knows, right? So don't let yourself be influenced by anybody that thinks you need to do different. No, it's your choice, your path, your career, your life, right? So I feel like you're going into something calmer, more serene. Okay, so it feels like you're not jumping, that's the wrong word. You're moving into something calmer, less stressful, less money, less maybe ambitious than you had before. So it feels like this is a transition between two jobs or two businesses or two companies or two energies, right? One, maybe you were in the fast lane and it was money. Maybe it was something very stressful, fast-paced, and with a lot of pressure. And now it's almost like you're choosing to flip the switch and to go into something calmer, more serene, maybe more creative. This is something that you want to do. This is something that you want to be part of. You want to develop. You want to grow into this new job, career, project that's yours, and it's calmer. It's a more serene energy. So take the time to listen and assimilate everything you're learning, everything you're discovering in this new environment. Use your words, right? Use communication to help people or guide people. Maybe you're helping people, right, with the Empress. Maybe this is something very creative, or maybe this is something more of an energy of help, guidance, counselor, teacher, or something like that. Doesn't have to be, but it feels like you're navigating into a complete new energy, a complete turnaround in your career, in something less stress, power, pressure, money, and more serene, calm, and also connecting with the right community, connecting with the right team of people, company, philosophy, decision-making, energies, whatever it is. Wow, it's very powerful. And these readings are always very powerful, but I think you're taking the time to settle in and to discover what you have to discover and learn what you have to learn with these new people, new manager or new team, whatever it is. And inch by inch, you're settling in to this new career. Love it. Celebrating. And it's all new and it's daring for you. This is something daring for you. This is probably something you've never done before. Yes. That came out as well. Going back to past, you're going, now, the Six of Cups can be going back to something. The nostalgia of the past people, past energy, past teams of people, energies you liked in a job, or past education, schools, a subject you studied that you really loved, or going back to your hometown, or going back closer to your family, or something like that. But for me here, this is something that you're going back to what is essential, hence the Temperance, right? Resonating with something that makes sense to you. And this might have been something you attempted in the past. This might have been something you started working on in the past, where you started studying, or way back in the day, you know, when you were younger, you started studying that, or maybe you started a career like that back in the past and you want to revisit that. Or maybe these are people you worked with in the past, or a project you had, or an idea, right? And that you want to start up again. That's the way it feels. It feels like this is something that makes sense to you, that probably you're revisiting, but that you've never done. So maybe you've studied it, or maybe this is something, an idea you had with your family or back in the day. Or maybe it's with kids. You can be teaching or can be involved in something regarding kids. Doesn't have to be, but that is also, yeah. Not surprising, stuck, huge decision, rising up. I love this, love the Judgment. Stuck in the past, don't be stuck in the past. Whatever it is, Cancers, do not get stuck in the past. Release, release, let it go on the shelf. Yes, it existed. Yes, it happened. Yes, it's your life, and it's always part of your life and will always be. But please don't drag it on. Take a minute if you have to. Yes, you're working hard. Yes. So it's about getting out of that funk, right? Getting out of that energy of feeling you can't do it, or it's not going to go anywhere, or it's not going to work, or I tried it before a long time ago and it didn't work, or it's not going to. It's almost like you have that PTSD of something that didn't work, or no, it not didn't work, but didn't happen back in the day, or didn't happen before, something like that. Take a breather. Take a breather. It is a big difference. It is a big choice. You're at a crossroads. It's a big change of destiny. It's a big change of career. You have 2 times the Death card and the Judgment and the Empress, but you're recreating. You're growing from that. It's a whole new ball game, but an exciting ball game, right? So with the Judgment, maybe you're moving. Maybe you're moving cities, countries, neighborhoods, whatever it is. It's a massive change, but a massive change for something you really, really want, and you're really daring to do it this time. So dare to do it this time. Dare to do it. Trust yourself. This is what you want to do. This is your energy, your life, your career change. This is your career change. It really feels like a career change, Cancer. So embrace it. Embrace this beautiful new energy. I can't say it in any other words. I want to feel like this new this magic word is going to be dare it. Dare it. Go for it, Cancers, and dare it. Or daring it. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put daring it or dare it down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for connecting to these readings, for connecting to this channel. Thank you for sharing your beautiful journeys, and thank you for sharing your energies, Cancers. You are amazing. Gratitude to each and every one for following this channel and for connecting with these readings. Thank you to all. Have a great week, Cancers. Take care. Bye-bye.